Hello, Mark here from Rockin' Walls. Just wanted to share with you a couple things regarding setting jumbo cobbles. This is just a method that I use, and I wanted to share with you some of the tools and things that I look for when I'm setting them. Real quick, this is a jumbo cobble. Sometimes people refer to them as a Belgian block. Now, with the cobbles themselves, the first thing I want to talk about is when I pick up a cobble, I'm looking for a couple things. I want to have a nice flat surface on the cobble, so you can see this one here is fairly flat on this side here. This side has a bump. The next thing I'm looking for is tops, to see which one has a nicer top. So I know that this is the smoother surface right here, and I want to take this surface, I'm going to utilize this top to basically set. So that's something just to consider when you're setting your jumbo cobbles or cobbles in general. Now I like to use the jumbo because it gets a little bit more depth. Now this is a bluestone patio that I've set, and my base itself is actually crushed, which is referred to in our area as a CR6, which is compacted. And then my bedding material, which is the adjusting material, is a washed 3/8 stone. Now this will vary depending on your region. So just real quick, tools, I use a hand digger, Pave Tech, one of my favorite all-around hammers intended for pavers. It's got the dead blow and then a softer head. Now for the granite cobbles, I'm pretty much just using the dead blow side. I have a couple different types of little small screwdrivers, and these are what I use to basically lift up the stones, which you'll see as I start to show this. Now the first thing, normally I'll have gloves on, but for this demonstration I'm just going to show you real quick. So first thing and all I'll do is basically, as I'm working, I'll take my bedding material, which is on the top, which is the 3/8, and I'll basically just slide this out of the way, which I've already done. Then I come back in my compacted base I need to dig out next. So first, just kind of come along here. And I just move it forward. And then I'll just pretty much pull it out off to the side, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it back as I go. Now this stone right here I've set real quick, but as you can see it's a little bit lower. So once you kind of get them close to where you're going, come back in and just basically add a little bit more material. Make sure it's nice and tight for the next one. Now I built my patio first, and I've come back and did my cuts. That way I know where I want to set these at what height. So I'm basically just trying to keep them as close to the top, maybe a little bit taller. It might vary depending on what your style is. If someone's shoveling snow, like in our region, you want them maybe a little bit lower. You don't want them to be a trip hazard, but they will have some high spots occasionally. So basically this guy's pretty much set. Come back in with the material that I've pulled off to the side here, and just basically put that back up against it. And then I might just try to get this. Now normally, and what I'll be doing once I get done with this, is I'm going to come back with my plate compactor. I'm actually going to compact the whole edge, so this is really nice and tight and locked down. So now I've gotten the cobble set about the height that I want. This is what I've been using lately on this. Come in. Now you have to basically lift your stones back out, because what happens is you have these voids. You might not see with the camera, but basically all the gravel fell out when I did my digging. So come back in, get that built up back around the corner or the edge. And this also allows me sometimes too, if I see any spots where I can tell that the stone might not really be making good contact with the bedding material, I can add some more. And now this is actually where I'll come in with the rubber side, the black side, and get this. So what I've done is I'm just trying to match this stone next to the others as I go. I can easily do that, and that's the nice thing. And these guys are nice and close. If I need to kind of tap them and get a little bit closer, I can. And that's pretty much it. Thank you. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I appreciate you taking the time to check this YouTube video out.